And of course, it isn't just a workplace mindset. We live complete lives. It's our lives outside of work as well. I think that perhaps we need to think about preparing. For example, I spoke to someone recently who is in his early to mid 60s and retirement is coming up. And this person said to me, I don't have any interests outside of work. What am I going to do? And I think that's a common mindset, that people really think that there is going to be nothing beyond that day of retirement because their lives have been completely full of work. So I suppose the challenge is to make sure that we have fuller lives, if that is financially, if that is practically possible, during those decades earlier, Caroline.
So an outstanding point in that exploration, it blooms into this portfolio life. So whereas you might have had 90% or 85% of your time geared towards your vocation and then try to smush everything else into the remaining amount of time, we really want to see multiple sectors, if you will, filled out. So we think in the portfolio life terms of 6 different aspects, and they are financial, meaning income or however you're sustaining yourself financially, learning, very rich opportunity for people who are aging, giving back, and that giving back can be in either small ways, family oriented, or bigger. We have clients who've done some very big things, but it doesn't have to be that either. There's recreation, which of course many people enjoy building that out, and probably we'll, love to see even more of that happening. People really having fun and enjoying this piece of it. And then there's lifestyle, and just thinking about how you want to live in what environment. And that takes some real thought. And then finally, the relationship piece of this, where you're going to spend your time and with whom, when you may not have had the luxury to do that in your more formative career years. So again, we think about each one of these aspects and help our clients really build out aspirational ideas. And they don't all have to be firing off at the same time. We do have clients who have, the big idea, and all of a sudden they want to focus on one aspect for a period of time. But it's the calibration of that that I think at this age is leads to what we would say is the best part of life. If you can really hook on to this idea of this rich portfolio life, it can be absolutely the most wonderful time of your life. And we're really trying to get people to reframe that as less of a loss part of life and more at a gain of this rich fabric of portfolio life.